Hi. Stuck in that thing. All right. Love you. What? What are you trying to say to me? Okay. No. No. All right. You guys here? Good morning. Good morning. PJs. I'm still in my PJs. I got lots to do today. Oh, this looks like a little distorted. Are we distorted? Do I need to go on my phone? Or are we good? Good morning. So you can hear me good? See how weird it is? It's working? All right, I guess we're good. Good to go? Awesome. How is everyone? Oh, Lucy wants out. Hold on. Gagging on that. Gagging on that. I feel like you're so far away. Wow, guys, look how this is my makeup from last night. I didn't even realize that. That's crazy. That's crazy. So, find out the energy that we're working with. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Power from the street lights made the. All right. Okay. All right. Did I dance last night? We did dance for a little while. Yeah. Like we ended up in places like I didn't even think like it was so bizarre. And then we ended up in some like bar, like with a whole bunch of 20-year-olds. And I kept saying to my girlfriends, I was like, listen, like just feel the music, like don't look at your surroundings, right? So I finally got them to do that because I wasn't paying attention. You know what I'm saying? So we get on the dance floor and I look around and I was like, oh, I'm like, we gotta go. We gotta go. And they're all like, agreed, agreed. Like it's so hard to find like that right atmosphere, like that we want, but is more age oriented, so but that's what happens when you just go out and about and no one has plans, you know what I'm saying? Shit happens. So, but it was pretty funny because at first I was like, no, we're just gonna feel the music, like we got this, you know what I mean? Like just shut your eyes, and then like the minute I like opened my eyes, like literally opened my eyes, I was like, yeah, all right, I get it. I get it. Like, let's go. What outie? What outie? So we had a great time though. So I know Ash was kind of giving me a hard time after I wrote her like her little love letter. And she's like, Courtney, the three of us, it doesn't matter where we go, we have a blast anyway. So it was like she understood where I was coming from, but at the same time, like, processing it her way, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, what are you gonna do? So, we had a great time, though. It's so funny, like, the pictures we have are hysterical. If you guys saw the one, like, on, Instagram, it looks like we ended up going to prom. I love when we capture pictures like that. So, let's find out what the energy is gonna be like. Good morning. So this energy is gonna be now until, pretty much like, are you kidding me? Now until pretty much like, early November. Hi, I'm working. Um, I already did a cake, but I guess she told Ma she wanted like that your favorite cake. So I don't know, like, well, that kind of cake you got to get at a bakery. So I don't know. I don't know if she's expecting. Yeah, she's expecting a cake because she's like, let's not forget the candles. So I thought Ma had that covered. Okay. So do you want me to grab the cake? Did she say I always bring the cake? Yeah, I do. I thought about that when I was driving home this morning. I'm like, ah, I should have grabbed a cake. So I'll grab something before we get there. All right, I'll see you in a little while. Jane and Lonnie are coming, but just Julie for friends. All right. Bye. All right. So this is going to be now until October, okay? The rest of October. So basically this week. All right. Good morning. Good morning. So this week, I don't know if you think someone, okay. What you're doing is seeking. A lot of seeking. Harmony, fulfillment, adventure, seeking, okay? Um, some of you are going to be pretty effing stuck in your ways, like my way or the highway type thing. Don't do that, okay? Um, it really, what it's telling me, it's the whole harmony, okay? Which is funny because I tossed that card yesterday. I don't, like, here, I'm gonna breathe through it again, like the anxiety, like I don't even know where it comes from. Like a lot of you guys are still carrying high anxiety when it comes to your happiness, which is like, I don't understand why you're feeling this way. I mean, I do and I don't, but it's been long enough. I mean, it's literally time for you to shake this. I mean it. Shake it off, okay? Um, because I like when I get like the happy feelings and like, like we're still stuck in that mode a little bit. So, some of you are seeing rainbows, and that's definitely a sign. Some of you are seeing a lot of deer, okay? A lot of like shaman stuff, mice, um, critters that usually come out at night type thing, okay? Those are all like synchronicities for you. A lot of you are like venturing off in the woods at night too, just kind of doing your thing. So be careful you don't get like, no, I'm not worried about you getting lost. And if for some reason you do get lost, or like for some of you, for legitimately are in the woods, and if you do, okay, it's like, it's all good, all right? Like, if you come, like, I don't know if you're gonna hear wolves, that might frighten you a little bit, but don't, like, say you're lost. This is the crazy part. And even if it's daytime and it's dusk, you gotta get out of the woods, you lost your footing, something, you know what I'm saying? Like, you hear wolves, follow the voice of the wolves. Like, go towards the wolves because they're actually directing you out, believe it or not, because they're usually deep in the woods, but these ones are gonna help you out. Anywho, that's for, I'm sure, not so many of you, but you never know. Again, seeking your fulfillment. Again, somebody being effing stuck in their ways. But to me, right now, just with these cards, it's just seeking, 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 seeking. And I think a lot of you seek forest. It's like your go-to. Hi guys. Hi. You don't hear many wolves in the Bronx? I wouldn't think so either. So that one's not for you. um, but to me, I know you can seek like meditation in the Bronx. You know what I mean? Like you might get lost in meditation and like animals come to you type thing. I'm telling you, it's something like that. All right. Or you'll be shocked. Like even if you're from the Bronx and all of a sudden a radio song comes on and you hear like howling, you know what I'm saying? Or like somebody just howls because they think it's funny. You know what I'm saying? Like on the radio station, like, oh, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it's like that's your sign. So you don't have to be deep in the woods. I just got the goosebumps. So it's like you don't have to be deep in the woods to like get these signs. You know what I'm saying? Think outside the box. So, um, you know what? I've been hysterical real quick. I was telling my friends, we started before I get into this. It's so funny, guys. Um, yeah, I saw a palm tree in one of these too. So, anywho, whew, talking to my friends last night, and um, it was so weird. You know that CBD oil, the oil that doesn't have like HTC in it, not HTC. I can't even think right now. It's like the hemp oil that's good for like anxiety, or because she's got super anxiety, so she's trying that stuff, right? With no THC. What's the pot? Holy shit. Pot is the THC, right? Or it's not. Anywho, it was pot free, okay? So, but you smoke it like a joint or whatever, right? So I was like, they're all on the porch, and I was like, oh, you're smoking? I'm like, since when do you smoke? You know, and they're like, no, it's this one quart. They're like, here. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, what's it gonna do? It's like a weird different body high or whatnot, you know? And so I just started smoking it, smoking it. So like an hour later, we're all doing our makeup, right? And I felt like I was like really slow. You know what I mean? I'm like, I felt like I was drawing another eyeball on my eye. Like I felt like I was high, but it was like a different kind of high. So I was like, and I have never like smoked that ever. So I was like, and I thought there was more like, I thought it was a candy or something. You know what I'm saying? So I smoked it, and I literally felt like I was drawing like another eye. Like I didn't have my eyeliner, so I had to use somebody else's, and then I got sketched out anyway because I hate using other people's makeup. But I saw like another eye on my eye, and I'm dying laughing, right? They're all laughing at me, and they're like, "You're so funny." I'm like, "That's so funny." I'm like, because people apparently think I'm funny, and I don't think that I am, right? And I said that, and they're dying, and I was like, "Listen," I'm like, people think I'm comical. I said, but it's not my type of comedy. And they're like, what? I'm like, but it's not like I always laugh at myself, but like it was just the way I said it. Like, well, it's just, like, I don't know, like they think I'm funny, but it's not my type of comedy. Like I wouldn't go to like a comedy show and be like, and find you funny. They would die and laughing for like 20 minutes, and I'm like, we are all effing up our makeup and shit. Like it was like we were like high, but we weren't high. Like and I know what body highs are, guys. Like I used to love my lollipops, my oils. Like I know what a body high is, but this was a completely different body high. But I thought you weren't supposed to feel like that type of high. Like, oh my God. It was effing funny just the way I said it too, because I was like, I don't know why they think I'm so funny. I don't even like that kind of comedy. They're like, oh my God. I'm like, all right, so now I'm dying laughing. So I'm like, all right, maybe I'm funnier than I think I am. Because I used to always laugh at my own shit, guys, because I'm that person where I would laugh at my own jokes all the time. Like I got a kick out of like myself. But if I was to go to like a comedy show, like if I was to listen to somebody like me, I would not find that like entertaining. Like not my type of comedy. Oh my, I was fucking hysterical. And the fact that thought I was painting like another eye on my eyelid. Like I literally, like, you know how you put the eyeliner on, and I was going like up like this, and it was thick, and I was already paranoid because I was using somebody else's eyeliner. I'm like, watch, I'm gonna get like conjunctivitis or like, oh, is like, but I'm like, I need my eyeliner. It must have took us like a effing hour to do our makeup last night because we were laughing so hard. And when I laugh, I cry. So we kept effing up our makeup. Like it was the craziest high. And I didn't know it was supposed to get you high. So yeah, that was my first experience with that. And I was like, all right, I'm like, ask your dad to grab some more. I'm like, I actually like that. I'm like, ask dad to grab some more, you know? And then it was like later in the night, she's like, wait, Court. She's like, I think that one had like a tiny bit of THC or whatever it is. And I'm just like, you know what? It doesn't even matter. I used to get high all the time. Like it doesn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? It was just, but it was a completely different high. It was pretty funny because it just was. The fact that I literally saw an eye on my eyelid was just a little much. CBD. That's what it was, not THC. But she thought there was a little in it after it was all said and done because she knows she has a different kind. But even if there was that in it, it wasn't that type of high. This high was totally different. So it was the CBD. I was like, all right. I'm like, this is awesome. I'm like, it was funny. Like, you don't even get the munchies off that one. All right. You don't even got to worry about gaining weight late night. All right. Because it's a totally different high. Only I would do that. It like, only that would like, I didn't expect a high, guys. It was just so bizarre. But I liked it. It was like, it was calming. All right. And apparently comical at the same time. So I didn't realize it was like, I thought it was supposed to like calm you. And I'm like, I don't know. Is this like a Valium? Like, I don't want a Valium. Like, I don't want that type of like, you know, but it was nothing like that. Like, you could still function, but it was like, just picture 4 girlfriends all trying to do makeup in different mirrors in the same room, you know, and we're already like, they're drinking mimosas and, you know, I had my Tito's and it was just, it was great. It was great. It was one of those moments that you'll look back and say, remember that time we were all in the bedroom doing makeup? Remember the time you said you weren't funny and it's not your type of comedy? Like, I was dying. I was like, all right, I guess I'm a little funnier than I thought it was. But anywho, let's get back to the reading. I thought I'd share that story because it was freaking, the shit that I was saying was like, holy shit. Like, it was so nuts. It was nuts. So yeah, I don't know if there was ended up being some like THC in it too. But regardless, it wasn't that type of high. So you're very welcome. It was fun. It was funny. So anyway, let's get back to this because you know me, I jump. I'm a jumper. Um, so anywho, you're seeking. Okay. To me it's fulfillment, it's harmony, it's fun. It's having your mojo back. It's, you know, having getting your sexy back. I know somebody commented, I looked briefly and was like, I'm a guy. So what? Do things for your guy friends. You don't think you're just as close as your guy friends, except some of you men just don't own up to it. But some of you aren't though, so I get it. You know what I'm saying? But like do something for yourself. Cause that like right now I'm telling you, like with this what's coming out right now, it literally is trying to just kind of like find what truly makes you happy. Like, do I feel like I'm in the right direction type thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I told you this story because I see meditation here. Like, I see like shaman stuff. I see people smoking. I see stuff like that. Okay. But it's like, but I think they're like smoking or meditating a completely different way, not just pot. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if but that's what that reminded me of, like a completely different high. Like it takes you to a completely different place type thing. All right. Um, and it's like you really want to open up your heart to what's going on and really truly make the effort and the steps that you're being guided to take, which is crazy because you have all these cards are about seeking, like no joke. Like, do I feel like it's safe? Or you know what I'm saying? Like, will that really make me happy? So it's a questioning week on where it is you want to be in your life right now. Okay. So somebody definitely wants to have a conversation with somebody, and it's like, that's just it. So a lot of you are seeking the sexy, the feeling. It's more than comfort. It's more than mojo. It's like, I think you're just nervous to go ahead and do it. You know what I mean? Like, to make the next move, to take the next step. Like, you think about whatever it is you want to do and you're happy, but it's like you talk yourself out of something too. So it's like, I don't see the whole back and forth like that, but I mean, obviously I see it because it's clear as day that you're seeking, but I feel like you already know, like you're already at peace with what this is. Like, you already know where your harmony lays. You already know where your fulfillment lays in a way. Like, for damn sure, some of you know, and it's just a matter of really sticking to it and putting the effort into it and having conversations that need to be had, going in the direction you need to go in, being big and brave to make a move. It's like that type of energy, okay? Like, the way they're looking at each other, I mean, a lot of you truly, truly already know where you're going, okay? Like, you already know what you're seeking. It's just kind of, what direction do I really want to go in type thing, like, it's there, you know what you want. I don't really feel stuck, all right? I just feel like somebody's just not putting enough effort into your own fulfillment, okay? Let's see what this is. Just wanna, so as of right now, it's a week of finding, being happy with what truly fulfills you. Shit, that hurt. And just really going towards it instead of hesitating, because, and I just laid the cards wrong. Well, they're not wrong, but I just placed them opposite, and it's like, you effing know. You already know. Like, looking at it this way, it's just as beautiful, but it's like screaming at me now, So if you choose to stay in your situation when you already know what makes you happy, then that's your own self-sabotaging. Okay. So that's not cool. You should really make the effort to do what it is you're seeking. All right. Energy, 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 energy. So do it, do it, do it, do it. Okay. So it's getting at, okay. So we have the Four of Swords. So some of you just in the Eight of Swords, in the Six of Cups. Okay. So it's like, a lot of you, obviously, it's love. Okay. But you don't want to deal with the strife. But I kind of feel like, what is going on here? You don't want to deal with the strife, but I feel like some of you have a short fuse. Didn't I mention that already? Like, not a short fuse, but I said something like that, right? I think I said something like that. But it's pleasure. It's your Six of Cups. See what I'm saying? It's nostalgia. It's what makes you happy. Because the Six of Cups is happy memories, all right? And it doesn't even have to be like, a lover per se when you're having these memories. It could even be childhood memories, because of what you're seeking fulfillment. Like, this person, place, or thing is really being considered, but I don't know if you have a short fuse or if this person has a short fuse, because somebody has a short fuse. Somebody knows that someone's, you're holding yourself back. You're doing it to yourself because you have a short fuse, not somebody else. This is your problem. This is your issue. And I am going to say it's your problem and your issue, because you put yourself here. You put your own self here. Okay? With this strife, this argumentative energy that you're going back and forth battling with, like, you put yourself here because you have a short fuse, because you don't want to look outside the box, because you don't want to look at the happy, because like I said, somebody is going back and forth, like, so it's a shame, okay, because something makes you happy, but you're not going after it. So, shame on you, because that is absolutely no way to live at all. Like, who wants to live like that? Like, that's lousy. There's something that can make you happy, but yet you're not gonna go after it. Why? Because probably because of your pride. But if that's how you choose to live, then you choose to live that way. But that's really unfortunate that that's what you're gonna choose, because you've been battling this. All right. So, and there's no reason to keep digging on that. All right. Because there's so much I see. All right. But you have so much potential and you're so smart. You're being very smart about it. But I think the problem is you're not following your soul. So for those who are in that situation, you really got to follow your soul on this one, okay? Because if you don't, you're going to stay in this energy, and that's lousy. I don't want that for you. So you're seeking fulfillment. So for those who already feel fulfilled, that's great. But what it's also saying is put a little more effort in you too, okay? The magician fell on my lap. So this is strong Sagittarius energy too. So it's strong, like fiery. I don't think it really has, anything to do with manifestation. It doesn't, okay? But it's like you're more attractive too on seeking fulfillment and all that if you use all. Do I want your breakfast? What do you got? Is Casey here? No. Oh, I want us to have the breakfast. Ooh, yummy. Grilled bagel. Okay. Toasted grilled. Okay, so listen. I'll eat that in a minute. I just want the bagel pot. No, I think put it in the microwave for me. He's on the table. Thank you.
Where do I go?
You want to bring Lucy with you? Yeah, you can go to Shaw's. That'd be great. Or you can just hit the pharmacy out. Okay, thank you. So, Lonnie, will you bring Mia so she can pick out a cake? Thank you. Okay. Not a big one, Lonnie. Not like a sheet, not a huge one. Yeah, like a circle or a square, just not a big one. What? We don't need a big cake.
Grandma was making my strawberry
She's not making it.
Seriously?
Yeah, well, we just had it the other day. Anywho. So, sorry, guys. Sorry about that. So, this is more like feeling it, going after it, like going after your prey. Like, don't let nothing stop you. Like, this is a jaguar, a cougar. Is that what it is? A cougar? It's something like that, like a jaguar. Is that how you say it? A cougar? Cougar? I don't know. I'm thinking of MILF. I'm thinking of like somebody's got the hots for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally just thought about MILF. All right. So, like, somebody's super attracted to like a mom. All right. Some that carries themselves very, very well. Panther. No, it's not a panther. It's more like here. It's like a cheetah. A cheetah. That's what I was looking for. It's something like that. I don't know. But I'm telling you right now, like, you can attract, because it's actually looking right at attraction the way it fell too, which is crazy. But it's like you can attract this into your life by living in the moment. But here's the thing, you're not. But see, it's like you're too busy trying to seek out something that's already there. See what I'm saying? Like, it's already been manifested. It's already in the present moment, but yet you're still seeking. But by continuously seeking, you're stopping yourself. But you're frustrating yourself though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's frustrating energy. So it's like, what are you doing? Like, I don't know. So it's like they're looking right at each other, and it's like I said, you're very attracted to somebody. So I don't know what you're gonna do, but this week is definitely seeking. fulfillment, okay? And if you don't have anybody in your life like that, it's what makes you happy. What gives you that bounce back? What gives you that the ooh la la? Like what gives you that? Like boom chicka bow wow, like that stuff. Like your spunk, justice. All right, it's the black and white. There's no gray area here, and that's kind of aggravating because the fact that there's no gray area here, and this person is in or you are still not like going towards they're happy is it's like self-sabotage. It's like wow, you like whoa, okay, like it's so black and white. There's no gray area. So what are you doing? So I really hope this one's coming in because at the bottom of the deck we do have the Knight of Wands. So it looks like this is you're going towards something this week. I actually hope that this actually happens and comes into fruition for you guys, whether it's a lover, person, place, or thing. For real. Okay. So again, you're very, very, very in the Center of Swords. So that's another messenger. Okay. But to me, somebody's got a bone to pick with somebody. But besides that, I don't see argumentative energy unless somebody comes at somebody like that. But I don't really see it like that. Okay. I just know you already know what makes you happy. Or you know what it is your next step is. Okay. But some are just not pursuing it. But this is the beautiful energy to pursue this. Okay. So I wouldn't it's on you. All right. But it's all about going after your happy this week. Okay. And finding, like you guys, how Stella got her groove back. You know what I'm saying? Like that movie, if you haven't seen How Stella Got Her Groove Back, like go watch that movie. There's so many movies related like that. But that's what that is. It's finding you. But like you already know you. It's more or less taking action at this point. Okay, so you just go for it, whether you're hesitating or not, go for it. All right, because you're gonna get rewarded just for going for it. There's always light at the end of the tunnel for those who are in that scenario right now, because there's no gray area here. There's not. So you're just not doing it. Okay, so there's that too. There's no gray area. Somebody definitely knows, okay? It's just don't go back. There's no point in going back and forth, back and forth. Like that energy is so effing played out. Like you're gonna play yourself out, all right? And soon you're gonna be a effing broken record, all right? Like nobody's gonna even want you around with your sorry broken ass record, okay? So here we go again with the Six of Cups, all right? At your crossroads, all right? With the Hermit. So I don't know if you're dealing with a Virgo. Or to me, this is the opposite sign of Pisces, and Pisces is playing a big part in our energy for the next couple months. Okay, so isn't Sag. So, and before I continue, I really want to tell you guys to because I was like, I am such in Sag energy and Cappy energy, and well, I got Cap in me, but it's a different type of energy. But I'm telling you, check your Vedic, because I completely spaced that my Vedic is mostly Sag and Gemmies. Okay, so that's why I was like, wow, now that makes complete sense to me on why that is, because just the way the planets are lined up right now, I'm relating to Vedic way more than Western astrology. Even though it's the same energy, but you're actually in a different zodiac for your energy. So I suggest you go look at your Vedic chart, okay, and start watching these signs for the next few weeks. I'd say next 4 weeks, okay, because I guarantee you're in that. All right. So, again, it's the person you're dealing with, all right, or you, You know, it to me, you were soul searching, and we've already talked about that. This is seeking, 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 seeking what direction you want to go in. And again, it's like the universe is saying, it's your happy. Whomever you're thinking about, person, place, or thing, is your happy. Okay. So it's really like, it's seeking, it's soul searching. But you guys, here's the deal though. Like, this is to me what is more, and it's not even like frustrating but it's like there's no gray area here. It's so black and white. It is so clear on what it is you want, but yet you're putting color is great. I don't know where this analogy is coming to because I'm like, there's no black, it's black. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no gray area. The color is blinding you. Let me put it that way. Okay. Because you want color in your life, like, okay. But like, the way you're going about this is just you're holding yourself up towards, a new job, a new loved one, a new car, a new wardrobe, a new home, and any type of energy like that. Like, you're holding yourself back, all right, because you're trying to come up with a way that makes way more sense, but it's like you already, it's so clear already, but you're literally being blinded by the color. Okay. And I know that sounds crazy, but that's a problem because right now it's so black and white already that you need to just go towards it so that color comes back into your life. So you're seeing the color in the right way, if that makes sense. And I'm not even saying color treatment, color therapy. No, the color is blinding people in a very metaphorical way. You know what I'm saying? So because it's so clear, it's so clear. All right, it's so effing clear. And the universe is saying, go towards your happy. If you're wondering, go towards your soul. It's telling you to follow your soul. The hermit soul searches, and that's what I've been saying since the beginning of this video. Follow your soul. It's great to be practical, okay? But you're not, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like you're blinded by the light. You know what I'm saying? Like, you for real, all right, because you're trying to perfect something. Stop. It's not a job interview. You're supposed to be following your soul right now. Okay? So follow your soul. Okay, and we got the Queen of Coins at the bottom of the deck. All right, so nurture yourself. Okay, beautify your own energy because it's here. Some it's just like it's so black and white that it looks black and white, but you're being blinded by the color. Okay, let that go. Let it go because this is you. This is what's important this week is going after whatever makes you happy. It's finding your spark. Okay. I'm gonna throw you a moon card. So for those that are still seeking, I think what I'm trying to say is you already know what it is. Okay. And if you don't know what it is, then it's clearly time to work on you. For those who know what it is, go for it. Okay. Beautiful energy to find yourself. This is the energy. Okay. And again, we're still looking at, even if you're blinded by the light, if you go towards what you want, what it's saying too is that there's clarity at the end of the tunnel. There's light at the end of the tunnel. And if you're struggling trying to find it, you're gonna find that rainbow as soon as you let go of the gray. There's no gray area here. You already know what you need to do. Stop confusing your own brain. Weekly energy, please. Rest of October. That's too many. Rest of October, weekly energy. What do we got? What do we got? Balance, spirituality, and practicality. That's funny. That practicality to me is what I'm telling you you're doing, okay? And it's like, and that there's that Pisces I told you. I told you we're dealing with Pisces strong right now, okay? And the spirituality is the soul part of this, okay? And here again, like I need to look up this koi thing because I keep talking about koi and I keep forgetting to look into it. Like I know the basic of the koi fish, but there's something more for me that needs to be addressed clearly, okay? Because these koi are like all up in my face. So balance this out. Balance out the spirituality. Balance out the soul and the mind, body, and soul. All right, because the mind and the soul gets the body moving. All right, these energies you got to get it moving. Okay, I don't want you to get stale. All right, you're gonna be a broken record and a stale saltine effing cracker that nobody's gonna want to bite into. Okay, for real, because your energy is bleak. All right, so let's get a move on this. Perfect energy to beautify yourself. Okay. All right. Of course, it's easier said than done, but you have to take your own initiative, your own drive. You know what I'm saying? Like, easier said than done is making an excuse. It's the easy way out. And I know that might sound harsh, but the thing is, you know. So when that saying easier said than done, and I say it plenty, okay? But it's at the point where you got to start working with this effing energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though it's easier said than done, you still know what you need to do. And the fact that you're not doing it is what's making it difficult. And I know how easy it's said than done. I know. But you got to put a little effort into it. Okay? Please. Because that's the part that's not being seeked after. Like, that's the part. Like, the motivation is like, it's like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, you know? You truly in your heart know. That's all I need to say. I know you know. Okay? So, easier said than done. That's why I'm here, guys, though. I'm going to walk you through this stuff, okay? So, all right. Has your head been in the clouds? Have you felt lost? Have you felt out of touch with reality? This card is a sign that you need to pay attention to your own concerned effort and move towards your goals. The more practical steps you take, the better. It's time to find the inner balance between the responsibilities and your dreams. Meditate on the question and your solutions. Any questions, any issues that may arise, you will find your clarity. If you're in a tricky situation because you're acting, it's because the way you're acting. So you're putting yourself in that situation. This message says, this is the cosmos. It's time to drop the act for everybody else's sake. Okay? I don't think we've had this card. That's beautiful. Stop. Drop the act. All right, the cosmos got this too. Move. This energy is cosmic. Move with it. I've been stressing that. Okay? Drop the act for everybody else's sake. Because it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks either. Okay? This is like, cut your own break too. All right? But this works both ways. All right? So it says, attune to the moon. Meditate every day and see what comes to you, and the answers will come. Or go outside. Any way you meditate. Okay? And then it says additional meanings for this card. You're super romantic. You're not a super realistic. All right? So get out of that state. Follow your intuition. It won't let you down. At worst, this card can herald the end of a dream. The person you're inquiring about is a soulmate. Avoid substance abuse. Pisces is the last sign in the zodiac of the full moon, and the Pisces symbolize its ending markings to have new ones. Okay? When you pull this card, it's time to dive deep into your emotions, practicality. Piscean energy, they have no borders. All right? So feel your way out of this. And that's what I said. It's so important. And it also says, connect with your soulmates now. It's also time to send out your dreams into the universe and release your fears. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no effing gray area here. So stop putting the barrier there. You guys are putting your own barrier there. Okay? So, you know, this energy really is about, you know, literally like taking care of yourself, finding yourself, putting the smallest effort into something, because until you put the effort in, the energy is not gonna move. Okay. What it's saying is all these people are holding themselves back right now. Okay. But in all reality, they're trying to solve the problem in the head, but the universe has been trying to stress. You're not gonna solve this problem until you actually approach it. You will stay in the same state of mind until it's approached. So that's what I'm saying. I know easier said than done, guys. I get it. But you got to work with this energy. You got to move. You got to. Okay? Like, you got to find a way to get that spark back, to at least get one foot in that direction. That the universe does not know how to work with you unless they have a direction. Okay? You need the direction. Hi, I'm Courtney. Courtney McGinty. I'm showing you the steps. Okay? Hi. Nice to meet you. Okay? I love you guys. You got to put some effort into this. And it's that's it. The effort is needed. It's time to effing be powerful. All right? Like, own your walk, own your talk. Be confident, be powerful, be exertive. What, I'm not saying that right. Be that. You just go be you. All right? And you be fierce, and you be on fire, and you be carefree, and you effing be you. All right? You're good. You got this. One card for today. One card for today. All right, it's the moon. All right, so again, and then the sun. What you're dealing with, even though what it is you're seeking, it seems so unrealistic. It seems easier said than done, and it is the God honest truth, because the two of you are so different. It's like this. But you complement each other. All right, there's no gray area. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so clear what direction. The only thing that's holding you up is the fact that it's just something you don't normally go after. It's like the opposite. Opposites attract, opposite of what you did for work before, opposite of what you ever drove, or opposite situation, opposite environment. But for real, go for it. Because that's the only way you effing grow. Pisces, again. See what I'm saying? So go after the opposite. Like you complement each other. It's like a match made in the cosmics. For real, it is. You know? And that's that. Okay, I'm gonna answer questions for a second. Hey, Mia? Mia? Me. What kind of cake did you get? Did you get my favorite?
No.
What'd you get for cake?
It didn't say strawberry shortcake. I got a cake that was like vanilla, like sort of like the one I was afraid of the same one.
Mm-hmm.
But it said like fruity cake, which I think it's just the fruit on top, the strawberries.
Okay. Did you put it in the fridge, or it doesn't need to be in the fridge?
In the fridge.
Okay, so it's got the real whipped cream. Okay. All right, awesome. I'm gonna wrap up my video. I'll be out in like 5-10 minutes. Okay. You put the jeans on I told you not to put on.
Well, I needed to put them on for the story.
All right, I love you. If you can just shut my door.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
I need. It's gonna take a shower, but I guess I can just do it.
All right, I love you. Ooh, feed the cats for me, please. Feed the cats for Mama, please. All right, thank you so much. Oh, okay. I guess I needed to get up and stretch then. So, all right. I need to buy myself my favorite cake. I haven't had it forever. All right, so anyone have any questions concerning this read, this energy. 'Cause I don't want to sidetrack people. Oh, where can you write a review for me? Um, you can't yet. I don't have my website up yet. Thank you. That's sweet. You're very welcome. Each soul has to be balanced, and the twin flame is the mirror to us when we're out of balance. Sometimes, Todd. Okay, I got strong beliefs on that too, so that's a whole nother conversation. I know a lot of people strongly believe that when you heal, your other half heals. I don't completely agree with that. I really don't. And some of you are gonna be like, oh, what? What? Nah, you gotta heal you, okay? Like you gotta heal you and learn what was meant to be taught out of a lesson. Like if you're only gonna heal yourself, I mean, can it help? Like obviously, but like, yeah, I believe in mirroring each other's energy, yes. But you gotta be strong enough to know that you hold the power to your own energy. You know what I'm saying? So can somebody else be in line with your energy and your energy field and force? Yeah, that's why it's super important that you have to control your own effing energy. Nobody else, that's yours. Nobody else should be able to touch that. If somebody else touches your energy like that, you should back away from that force field until you figure out how to own your own energy. Because when somebody else partakes in your energy, woo-wee, whew, you become like not you, you know? You don't want nobody touching your energy until you know how to control your own energy. You got to figure out how to work with yours, play with yours. You know what I'm saying? Like it's important. Like I know I talk about manipulating energy and people be like, oh, well, that, I don't know. Yeah, yeah. No, it's okay to manipulate energy because that's how you become more powerful. That's how you come more in tune with you. All right. Sometimes you have to manipulate energy. You just can't do it in a manipulative way, if that makes sense. Okay. So, yeah, go ahead and manipulate energy but in a very non-manipulative way. And it's a thing. All right, I'll do a video on it one day. All right, but I'm telling you, like, it's starting to frustrate me with all these people because I'm getting real strong with how I feel about certain things. And I knew it was only a matter of time before that part of me came out because I mean, I grew up around politics. I grew up around people who are very opinionated. Like, I've always been very opinionated. I try not to get into it. But the more comfortable I get with my situation and my surroundings and what I'm learning, I'm very I can be open to other people's opinions, but I'm very there's no changing my mind when it comes to certain things. If anything, it's more frustrating that people think, let me take care of me so this one comes back. Like it's so I see how that works too. So it's so 50-50. So these type of situations and conversations need to be approached the right way. It's like a whole conversation on how to do the right things, okay? Because I think when somebody says, you heal you, that you heal them, it's so cliche to say that because it's such underlying stuff and so many things in between. It's steps after step, and it's got to be the right effing step, so it's tricky. It's tricky, tricky. Mm, I'm sorry you're having those type of nightmares, sweetie. And I know it's so hard to take a leap of faith. I know. But I'm learning to do that kind of stuff too, and you guys are along for the ride with me, okay? We're gonna learn as we go. I am no better than you guys. I've been through exactly what it is you go through, and I know what it's going to take to get you out of it. So if I'm harsh sometimes or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I think this is why I do what I do because I have this personality for it. I'm just starting to realize and recognize a lot of stuff like that. I'm learning just as you guys are. I mean, I've been learning for a while, but like I'm not an expert. No, in this field with this situation, I kind of am, but I'm not because I didn't follow the steps that way either. But now I know what steps have to be taken to get out of it, if that makes sense. Kind of makes sense. Kind of, sort of, you know? Yeah, it's hard to stop waiting, so I'm proud of you. Good job. We all wait in a different way. Our souls will always hold on to stuff, guys. So that alone is waiting. It's just if I could ever replace a word for waiting, that would be the one word that I'll try to come up with for you guys. Because I hate replacing shit with shit. But that word waiting needs to be replaced with something. I'm so sick of that effing word. Because we do wait, but we wait in a different way. And we perceive waiting in a different way. So I need to come up with a word that actually makes sense to that philosophy. Hi, Jules. I was gonna text you. It's been a while. So, you guys hang in there too. It would definitely, it does get a little easier, but there's that saying too, okay, where I remember some lady once told me when my kids were running around the store and they were toddlers, and I was just like, come on, like already. Like, you literally look like I'm an incapable mother right now. Like, I felt like it was like one of those days, and this woman looked at me and she said to me, "It's okay, it will get easier as they get older." That was the worst advice ever because it gets harder as they get older. It gets scarier as they get older. It like I don't know whoever said that saying to me was and it stuck with me. And then I was like, that was like the worst knowledge that somebody at that age would should carry that type of wisdom to say it gets easier as you get older. I think that's bullshit. It gets harder. Like things become real, okay? And then you got to actually work through all those things that become real because you need to live your life. Like, nah, it might get easier. Like, I don't know. I know. How can it possibly get easier? Like, no. Like, day by day, energy can get better. You can feel better about yourself, but there's nothing easy about life. There's nothing easy about raising kids. There's nothing easy about pursuing a new job career. There's nothing easy. There's nothing effing easy. Nothing's easy. I mean, sometimes like, oh, what kind of coffee do I want? Hot or cold? Like nothing's fucking easy. Even for people who get shit handed to them, their life is not easy because nobody's looking at them. You know what I'm saying? Like you're looking at, you know, everything else that it's just life is not easy. It is not meant to be easy. That is for damn sure. All right. Like it's not easy to sit near a rock, and not work with energy. Like there's nothing, even if you're in the right path, it's still not effing easy. I couldn't believe it. I was like, that is the worst advice I have gotten in my entire life. But I understand the underlined message. Because I think what she meant, now that I think about it, is if you look at things differently, life can be easier. It can seem a little clearer with a different perspective. And that's crazy because I've never thought about that until I physically just talked about that with you. Because when she said it to me, she put a smile on her face. And in all reality, it could have been a message that I didn't understand 15 years ago. And now I clearly understand what she meant. So that's kind of beautiful. But at the same time, see, you got to change your perspective when it comes to things. So she could have meant either one. Okay. But at the time, I was like, that is the fucking worst advice you can give anybody because I waited day by day, week by week, year by year. When is this lady said shit was gonna get easier. Like for real, that stuck with me for a very, very, very long time. To this day, it stuck with me. It was probably like 15 years ago. Got toddlers running around the store all acting like freaking wild apes. Like they all, like somebody escaped from the effing zoo. It was like one of those days, like, what? Thanks for making me look that way. And very behaved kids. That day it was like, whoa. Mm. Till this day, if somebody gets bent out of shape with like my kids, like family members or something, I'm just like, she is who she is. All right. She's old enough to voice her own opinion. We're not all gonna like it, but that's how this works. As long as she's not rude about it. If you're taking it rudely, it's because you're taking offense for it because you think she should be acting a different way when all reality, I raised her to be an individual. So you have to accept that or you don't. All right. My life has changed drastically in 4 years, guys. Drastically. So, but there's no room for disrespect. I'll tell you that. I'll set them straight too when it comes to that. But having an opinion, it's okay, you know? We all have them. I'll share my beliefs and you can share your beliefs, all right? There's always going to be a happy medium because at the end of the day, I'm still telling you how to work with balance. I'm not, I give you my opinions when it comes to certain stuff, like my opinion on certain like that. But like when it comes to the energy, I'm telling you how it is. There's no in between when it comes to what's on the board. Okay, except for how I express it. But I'm never judgmental or the way I express. It's when we chat and we have conversations and people ask questions, and when I start to really voice my opinion on stuff, it's not going to be through feeds like this. It's going to be videos. It's going to be, you know what I'm saying? Like it's going to be a different approach. Because if you agree on that approach, then here you go. If you don't, then you don't even have to watch the video. So that way it's not affecting your energy because eventually it's going to become very, I'm sure politics are going to be, it's like, I don't even want to effing talk about it right now, but you know what I'm saying. I got to keep a happy medium when I talk to you guys with stuff like this. So that's all. But I got to jump in the shower. I got to jump in the shower. I got to go to my mom's for dinner, birthday dinner. I got another birthday next week, Lonnie. Alana will be turning 17. I have 2 Octobers, and she's Scorp. So we're almost in that Scorp energy. So happy birthday to my Libras right now. And they are so different. And it's funny because Mia, well, it would make sense because Mia's my Libra, but she's on her moon is Scorpio, and then Lonnie's Scorp, and her moon is Libra. So it's not even a cusp thing. It's a planetorial thing. It's so bizarre, but it was obviously the way it was meant to go down. And they were both born at 5:55, 1 a.m., 1 p.m., 5:55, in 5 seconds. So it's actually 5:555. The two of them, but 1 a.m., 1 p.m., and they're so opposite. It's so nuts. It was meant to be, obviously. you know. But they're the ones that have always butted heads too. Like it's so nuts. But they're kind of alike, but they're not. It's so nuts. So nuts. They're gonna benefit each other in the future, though. They just have to learn how to. They have to learn how to be these two people. It's exactly what they need to do. He has my Scorp, he has my Libra. You know what I'm saying? And their energies always switch, but there's no gray area with them either. You know what I'm saying? Like they have to learn to do this. They have to master all these lessons, in order to be successful. Even in having a sibling relationship, they still have to master this. You know what I'm saying? Like they can be adults and still always fight this because of their zodiacs. Because you know what I'm saying? Just because they're siblings doesn't mean like they'll always have that love, but there'll always be no gray area with the two of them ever. You know, and it's truly like that. Like they can't compromise, like nothing. I'd be like, Alana, go give your sister her binky. Nope. Can you put a blanket on her? Nope. She had part of everything except for that one. She had no part of her, and I got the goosebumps. And we used to laugh all the time. She never partaked in anything when it came to that, when it came to her sister. Like she looked at her like she was like the misfit, like they both do. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the most bizarre thing. Can you do this for her? No. Like when I just said take her to the store and get her a cake, that is the first time when she said why, but then she's like, okay, so you want to know why? Because it's the effing energy. So now my kids are working with this energy, not because it's forced, because they can feel the pull, because they're both working with their planets right now. They're both working with this energy because they don't really have much of a choice, but they don't even realize it. But it's actually happening and they don't even realize it. See what I'm saying? So, I'm pretty fucking smart, aren't I? I'm a smart little cookie. I'm a smart little cookie. All right. You guys are all smart little cookies. Okay. Just it's time to stop seeking the answer. That what it is you're seeking won't happen until you actually step one forward in that direction. Swear to God, that is the only way this is going to pan out for you. So for those who don't have that type of direction, it is time to beautify you. It is time for you to get your spark back, your groove. Okay. I love you guys. Have a fantastic week. Okay. I'll be back. I don't think I'll be back later, but I am going to start my raw loves this week. I believe it's raw love week. If not, I'm doing it anyway, but I'm almost positive it is. But make sure you check your Vedic. Okay, please, because like I said, I'm actually completely resonating to Sag and Gemini and Pisces. Okay. But Pisces and Sag right now is huge. That magician's been coming out solid for a good 2 weeks. Okay. It's just it's lessons learned. It's working with Sag energy. I'm trying to think what planet rules oh, no, I can't even do that right now. That's a whole nother subject. So I'll come back. I'll do that after. But please check your Vedic astrology. You can just Google Vedic astrology birth chart, put it in. Okay. You're not going to get sun, moon, rising. All it's not like the Western astrology. It's a little different, but it's going to tell you like your star, which is important. But it's going to tell you right off the bat. You're going to see like 1 or 2 signs, and you're going to be like, huh? But those are the 2 main signs. Like I'm Gemini and Sag. You know what I'm saying? So but I got heavy water and earth and Western astrology. So definitely check out your Vedic, guys. Okay. If you resonate with me, I'm resonating with Vedic right now. Okay. But I love you guys. Have a fantastic day. I will be back, and happy Sunday. Okay. Happy birthday to everybody, and happy Sunday. Please enjoy this energy. Okay. It's beautiful energy for us to work with. So get to it. There's no gray area. If you know, take that step. Okay. Others just need to really get your spark back. Sometimes movies, music, stuff like that helps. Okay. Like I said, like I mentioned that how Stella got her groove back, but there's so many movies like that. It's taking a risk. It's taking the chance. You know what I'm saying? But I know easier said than done. I know. All right. But that's the step. So you have to put some effort into this in order to get to where you want to be. Okay. You don't want to become like a stale saltine cracker, like I said. Okay. You don't want to be an old broken record. Step into you. Own it. Walk it. Talk it. Prove it. Okay. I love you guys. Have a fantastic day. Bye, guys. Hi. What up, Buttercup? What up, Buttercup?